All right, so today we're diving into something that could really be a game changer for all you busy professionals out there.
Yeah, AI chatbots for your website.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We're talking about automating all those essential tasks.
like customer support
Yeah, and
or
even,
lead generation.
right, so you can free up your time.
Focus on what really matters.
Exactly. So today we're going to be doing a deep dive into Chaindesk, which is one platform that's doing this really well.
It's a pretty amazing platform, and it really is about more than just saving time, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Imagine having a system that's available 24/7,
Yeah, all the time,
instantly giving accurate information to your customers and team members.
regardless of time zone.
Yeah, no matter what time zone they're in, that's the power of something like Chaindesk.
So, okay, Chaindesk is kind of the focus of our deep dive today.
Yeah.
And what makes them stand out?
One of the coolest things about Chaindesk is that it uses a no-code approach.
Okay.
So you don't need to be a programmer to create a really sophisticated AI chatbot.
Really?
Yeah, their platform is designed to be so intuitive and user-friendly.
Even for people like me.
Yeah, even for people who aren't that tech-savvy.
So no coding required. It's pretty appealing.
It is.
But how fast are we talking about here?
You can actually have a custom AI chatbot up and running in minutes.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm not exaggerating.
That's wild.
And it gets even better.
Okay.
Because Chaindesk's AI chatbot can pull information from all sorts of sources.
Like what?
Your files, Notion, Google Drive, even public websites.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like having all of your company's knowledge
All in one place.
instantly accessible, ready to answer any question.
Exactly. And because it's pulling directly from those sources,
Okay.
you know that the information is accurate and consistent with your brand's messaging.
So you don't have to worry about it going rogue.
Right. There are safeguards in place to prevent the chatbot from going off topic or giving misleading information.
That's really reassuring because you wouldn't want your chatbot, making promises your company can't keep. But what about those situations where a customer has a question that's a bit more complex? Something that the AI might not be equipped to handle.
Well, Chaindesk thought of that too.
Okay.
They have this great feature called Human Handoff,
Okay.
which lets you seamlessly transition to a human agent when it's needed.
I see.
This makes sure that all those nuanced or sensitive inquiries get the personalized attention they deserve.
So it's not just a set it and forget it kind of system.
No, not at all.
There's still that human element there when necessary.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it. And what about accessibility? Like, is this just limited to your website?
Nope, not at
Oh,
all.
Okay.
Chaindesk has omni-channel capabilities,
So meaning.
meaning your AI chatbot can be available across tons of platforms.
Oh, wow.
We're talking website widgets, WhatsApp, Slack, Telegram.
You name it.
Yeah, it's all about meeting your customers where they are.
I see. So having that consistent presence across all these different
It's
channels,
so important.
it really is these days. But okay, let's talk about keeping the chatbot's knowledge base up to date, because that could be a real headache if you
Yeah.
have to manually update everything.
It would be, but luckily,
Every time something changes.
Chaindesk has you covered.
Okay.
You can import your own custom data, and the platform automatically syncs it.
Oh, wow.
So your chatbot always has the latest information.
So no more manually updating FAQs or training materials.
No more.
Now that's a serious time saver.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially for businesses that are, constantly evolving or dealing with a lot of changing information.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But is there anything else?
Well, there's one more feature I think you'll find interesting.
Okay.
It's called function calling.
Okay.
And this lets the chatbot actually interact with other applications through APIs.
Okay, now break that down for me because I'm not a programmer.
Right. So basically,
What does that actually mean, like in practical terms?
imagine your chatbot being able to check inventory levels,
Okay.
in real-time process orders, schedule appointments.
Oh, wow.
All of this is possible through integration with your systems.
Thanks to function calling.
Exactly.
So the possibilities are pretty impressive.
They are.
But how are real businesses actually using this? Like, can you give us some concrete examples?
Sure, let's hear from some Chaindesk users themselves.
Okay.
Alex Wang, for example, raves about that auto-sync feature.
Yeah.
He says it ensures their chatbot is always up to date,
Makes sense.
providing real-time, accurate support to their customers.
That's great, and it makes sense, but I'd imagine that different businesses have very different needs.
Right.
How does Chaindesk adapt to different industries?
That's a great question, and the answer is quite well.
Okay.
Think about e-commerce, for example.
Okay.
A Chaindesk chatbot could provide 24/7 customer support,
Right.
answer product-related questions,
Uh-huh.
even offer personalized recommendations.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That would be a huge asset for e-commerce businesses, especially those that can't afford to staff a large customer support team.
Right.
What about other sectors like education or healthcare?
Well, in education, a Chaindesk chatbot could handle student FAQs,
Okay.
provide course information, even assist with enrollment.
Okay.
And in healthcare, it could help schedule appointments,
Okay.
share basic medical information, direct patients to the right resources.
So we're talking about freeing up valuable time for educators and healthcare professionals to focus on those more complex tasks.
Exactly.
That's a win-win.
It is.
And what about finance?
Oh, and finance, it's great too.
Okay.
A Chaindesk chatbot could assist with account inquiries,
Uh-huh.
offer basic financial guidance,
Yeah.
or even help customers navigate those really complex financial products.
It seems like every industry could really benefit from this type of personalized on-demand support,
It really does seem that way.
creating efficiency and a better experience for everyone involved.
Definitely. And the best part is, this is just the beginning.
Uh,
The future of AI chatbots is incredibly exciting,
I believe it.
with advancements like hyper-personalization
Okay.
and proactive support on the horizon.
Speaking of the future, what are some of the trends and advancements in the world of AI chatbots that you're particularly excited about?
Well, one area I find fascinating is the development of emotionally intelligent AI chatbots.
Emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, imagine chatbots that can not only understand the words a customer is saying,
Okay.
but also detect their underlying emotions
Wow.
and adjust their responses accordingly.
That's incredible.
It is.
That would take personalization to a whole new level.
It would.
But before we get too far ahead of ourselves,
Right.
let's bring it back to the present.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have.
So let's recap some of the key benefits of AI chatbots for our busy listeners.
Okay, so to summarize, AI chatbots, particularly those built on platforms like Chaindesk, offer a really powerful way to save time,
Yeah.
improve customer satisfaction, and unlock all sorts of new possibilities.
It's like having an extra set of hands always ready to assist.
Exactly.
I like that way of putting it. It's about working smarter, not harder.
App.
But before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking question.
Okay.
If you could design an AI chatbot to solve your biggest business challenge, what would it do? Take some time to really think about that. Imagine the possibilities.
Yeah.
Explore platforms like
That's
Chaindesk
great.
and see how you can harness the power of AI to transform your own business. We'll be back soon with part 2 of this deep dive, where we'll explore even more fascinating aspects of AI chatbots. Until then, keep those creative juices flowing.
Yeah, keep thinking about it. Welcome back to our deep dive into AI chatbots. We've been exploring Chaindesk.
Yeah, a platform that really lets businesses create their own AI-powered support system.
Exactly. And we've covered so much already, from their no-code approach to its ability to pull information from all those different sources.
And I'm curious about something.
What's that?
What about lead generation?
Oh, yeah.
Can these chatbots actually help businesses attract and convert potential customers?
Absolutely. Lead generation is one of the biggest strengths of these AI chatbots. Okay. Think about it. While the chatbot's busy providing support and answering questions, it can also be gathering valuable customer information.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So instead of having those annoying pop-up forms or separate landing pages,
Right.
the chatbot can collect leads naturally as part of the conversation.
Exactly. It's all about providing value while subtly guiding them towards becoming a qualified lead.
Okay, so it's a much less disruptive approach.
Much less disruptive.
That's a game changer for businesses that are trying to grow their customer base.
Definitely.
It's like having a virtual assistant working 24/7 to qualify and nurture leads.
That's a great way to put it. And, we talked about real-world examples before.
Right.
Well, let's hear from some more businesses that are using this.
Okay.
We heard from Alex Wang about how much he loved the auto-sync feature.
Yeah.
But Francois Bossier,
Okay.
he talks about Chaindesk's multilingual support,
Okay.
which has helped his company expand globally and connect with customers in their own language.
That's huge,
Yeah.
especially in today's globalized market.
Absolutely. Breaking down those language barriers opens up a whole world of opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. What other success stories come to mind?
Well, Morgan Perry, he loves that he was able to deploy a personalized chatbot without needing any help from IT.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It shows how user-friendly and accessible the platform is.
For sure.
Businesses of all sizes and technical backgrounds can use this.
So I'm sensing a pattern here.
Yeah.
Ease of use efficiency.
Right.
And a focus on providing a seamless experience for both the business and the customers.
You got it. Are there any other examples you want to hear?
Yeah? Are there any more?
Sure, David Walkneen.
Okay.
He found that by adding a custom AI agent to their website, they significantly improved customer engagement and increased their support availability,
Makes sense.
which led to much greater customer satisfaction.
Those real-world examples really show how impactful this can be for different industries. But let's shift gears for a second and look ahead to the future.
Okay.
What trends and advancements can we expect to see in the world of AI chatbots?
Well, one exciting area is hyper-personalization.
Hyper-personalization.
Yeah, imagine chatbots that go beyond just answering specific questions.
Okay.
They can tailor their responses to individual preferences, past interactions, even a customer's emotional state.
That sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
It does, but it's becoming a reality.
But I can see how that would create incredibly engaging and personalized experiences for customers.
Absolutely. What else do you think we'll see?
What else is on the horizon?
Well, proactive support is another big one.
Why?
AI chatbots could actually anticipate what customers need
Oh, wow.
and reach out with information or help even before the customer realizes they need it.
It's like having a mind-reading assistant.
Right. It's about providing that seamless and intuitive experience.
That level of anticipation would revolutionize customer service.
Absolutely. Anything else you're wondering about?
Well, are there any other advancements you're excited about?
Of course, we can expect much deeper integration with other emerging technologies.
Like what?
Think about AI chatbots working with virtual and augmented reality platforms,
Oh, that's interesting.
creating immersive, interactive customer experiences.
So the possibilities are really endless.
They really are.
The future is both exciting and a bit daunting.
It is.
But let's bring it back to the present for now.
Okay.
Can you just recap some of the key takeaways for our listeners when it comes to Chaindesk and what it can do?
Sure. So Chaindesk is really easy to use thanks to the no-code approach.
Right.
Anyone can use it. It pulls information from so many sources,
Yeah.
so it's always accurate and consistent.
Okay.
You can connect with customers on any platform they prefer.
Yeah, that omni-channel thing.
Exactly. And if things get too complicated for the chatbot,
Yeah.
it can always hand it off to a human.
I see. So it's a very versatile and user-friendly platform. What final thoughts would you like to leave our listeners with as we move into the last part of our deep dive?
As we keep exploring AI chatbots, I want you to think about what this means for your own work and organization.
Okay.
Think about how you can use this to streamline operations, enhance customer engagement, and unlock new possibilities.
And we're back for the final part of our deep dive into the world of AI chatbots.
We've had such a fascinating conversation, haven't we? Going from the basics all the way to these amazing features and use cases.
It really is incredible. And, you know, the more we talk about this,
Yeah.
the more I realize that this isn't just a trend.
No, it's not.
AI chatbots are here to stay.
They really are.
They're going to change how we do business,
Absolutely.
how we interact with customers,
And for busy professionals,
like us,
this is such a powerful tool.
to get things done.
Right, for efficiency and impact.
Exactly. But before we wrap up, I think we need to talk about something important.
What's that?
Data security and privacy.
Oh, of course.
These are big concerns, especially when we're dealing with sensitive customer information.
Absolutely. And I can assure you that Chaindesk takes this incredibly seriously.
That's good.
They're all about protecting customer data.
Right.
They use really strong security measures,
Yeah.
including encryption, both in transit and at rest.
So basically everything is protected.
Exactly.
That's reassuring to hear.
Yeah.
Because, you know, knowing that customer data is handled responsibly,
It's so important.
it builds trust and confidence
For everyone involved.
for businesses and their customers.
For sure.
And speaking of trust, let's talk about that feature we mentioned earlier about keeping the AI focused on the right information.
Oh, yeah, the knowledge base.
Yeah, that prevents it from going off script or giving
Off.
wrong information.
It's crucial.
Right? Like you don't want it making stuff up.
No, you don't. It's like having a virtual brand ambassador that always stays on message.
I like that analogy. And of course, we can't forget about that human handoff feature.
Oh, right, where a real person can step in when needed.
Yeah, exactly. So complex or sensitive inquiries get that personal touch.
It's a really good combination of AI efficiency and human empathy.
Absolutely. The best of both worlds. And as AI keeps evolving,
Right.
we can expect these chatbots to become even more sophisticated.
Definitely more capable.
So speaking of the future,
Okay.
what advancements are you most excited about?
Well, we've touched on hyper-personalization, but emotionally intelligent AI chatbots.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that.
That's a game changer.
Imagine chatbots that can not only understand what a customer is saying,
Yeah.
but they can also sense their emotion.
And respond accordingly.
It's like they can read minds.
It's amazing, right?
It's like science fiction becoming reality.
It really is. And natural language processing is getting better, too.
So conversations with chatbots will become even smoother.
Yeah, more human-like.
Wow. It'll be hard to tell the difference.
It will be.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive,
We have exploring AI chatbots.
with a special focus on Chaindesk, which is a really impressive platform.
So for our listeners who want to learn more,
Right.
check out Chaindesk's website.
They have a lot of resources to help you get started.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up this episode, I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
The business world is changing faster than ever before,
It is.
and those who embrace new technologies like AI chatbots,
They'll be the ones who succeed.
so don't be afraid to explore, experiment, and see how AI can transform your work and your organization.
The possibilities are limitless.
Well said. That's a fantastic note to end on. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI chatbots.
It was my pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.